And that is why we were...
The Minister of Public Security, Kemaraj Ranjithan, said that the AFC supports the retention of the sedition clause in the cybercrime bill, notwithstanding the concerns of some of the AFC's leaders.
We have a decision whereby the formulation of certain words in section 18(1) has given rise to some concerns by members of our leadership. Of course, the concerns now coming means that we will have to take a second look at that wording.
According to the dictionary, sedition is defined as any conduct or speech that incites people to rebel against the authority of the state. Speaking on behalf of the PPP, opposition leader Barra Jack Dio registered his opposition to the bill, especially the sedition clause. However, last Friday, the AFC threw their collective weight behind the controversial sedition clause. They claimed that it gives the government the powers it needs to prosecute people who use the internet to attack the government or otherwise cause mischief.
As I have said before, sedition is a good tool to have in an executive branch, because sedition, as you know, is an offense that goes to the heart of civil strife in your country and people publishing letters and all of that to ensure that there is civil disorder. Supposing we do have certain things happening in the border areas and people doing some rogue elements, they're doing a kind of annexation by possession, and they start saying a lot of things, and they're putting it up on the press and the internet and the Facebook and so on. I don't have a charge if I abolish this thing?
According to Minister Ranjithan, except the entire Criminal Offensive Act is revamped, that clause is all the government has to stave off any kind of malicious attack against the government.
You're covered in England because they passed another legislation that was more recent, I think 1989 or 1998, whereby the Civil Disorder Bill takes care of what sedition would have been normally in the context of what we're talking about here. But unless we want to now do a major overhaul of our Criminal Offences Act, like the English people did, and then they abolished sedition, well, fine. But as presently advised, and I am leading the charge in relation to maintaining it in our books for a very good reason.
The AFC leader was very adamant that the law, as controversial as it might be, does not in any way stymie attempts of individuals or groups in seeking to change the government.
We also have a paragraph 4, 18(4)(b), that says criticism of the government, criticism of any minister, criticism and even wanting to lawfully change the government does not constitute the offense of sedition.
For Channel 2 Headline News, Wendell Jeffrey.
Thanks for watching Headline News. Leave a like or a comment below. And for updates on the latest news happening in Guyana, click the subscribe button.